Hi, Jimison. Well, since you're not here, we're going to get a quick review on the test Thursday, so you can't say I didn't tell you. The test, Chapter 19, is 25 multiple choice questions, no free response. In the multiple choice, it breaks down this way. Number one is dealing with mixing buffer solutions. Early in the book, in the chapter, it talks about what goes together to make a buffer solution. Make sure you review 19.1 for that. Then it's the same thing from chapter. Question 2 is a more conceptual question on buffer solutions. And then we're going to prepare a buffer solution with a known pH. This is a calculation. This was the math we did early on in chapter 19. This is more of a conceptual question. What changes the pH in a buffer solution? Like if you add an acid to it, what's the pH going to do? Well, it's going to slightly drop because of titration curves. So know your titration curves and know the concepts of that. Then we're going to calculate the pH from a common ion buffer solution. Make sure you can do the ice table and work that problem out. You're trying to get to the hydronium ion, so you remember pH equals the negative log of the hydronium ion. So you're trying to work an ice table out to get to the hydronium ion, but you have a common ion with it. So in the product side of the ice table, there will be something that starts. Only put aqueous solutions in your equilibrium expression. 6 through 10 are calculations dealing with pH and common ions. 11 deals with equivalent points. What is an equivalent point? Make sure you understand that it's not just a set pH of 7. There's something else that makes equivalent points that deals with stoichiometry. 12 through 14 are conceptual questions on what affects the equivalent points. If you add this, you add that. Make sure you get that down. These are all 19.1 and 19.2. And then we get into titration curves. You have 3 different types of titration curves. So I'm going to have questions with pictures of titration curves. 17 and 18 are ion product expressions. Just build the expression from 19.3. The first question in 19.3. And then 19 to 24 are KSP problems, like what you see on the board over here. Remember we did these in class, calculating the KSP with a common ion. This is 19.6 problem on 19.6b, 19.7. Remember when you're calculating the common ion and you have an equation with you're solving for x, you need to take the cube root or whatever the root is based on this number here. And the last one is a conceptual problem about adding hydrochloric acid to a solution. So make sure you understand all the questions in the very end of 19.3. We're not doing any questions on the KFs. So that's kind of where I stopped. Good luck. See you Thursday.